So it's been a pretty good week for anyone who still follows For Honor. Patch 1.06 was released on all platforms and fixed a few issues, and finally made Lawbringer a true defensive hero. We got some new ornaments for people like me who like to customize their heroes. We got some information on Season 2, including the 2 new heroes who we talked about a few weeks ago, and every hero got some pretty cool executions, except for Raider. So what I want to talk about in this video is mainly Season 2. I have high hopes for this season, mainly because of the new heroes, Centurion and Shinobi. So first up, Centurion does look pretty cool, and he's already become a meme in the community. Now from the sound of it, he's going to be a close range fighter with his short Gladys, and he'll be a disabler. They said he has a few moves that can knock opponents down and punish them afterwards, which doesn't sound too fun at first, but I doubt Ubisoft would allow it to be overpowered or too spammy, considering how much we complained about Conqueror and Valkyrie and every other shove or trip in the game. And in this screenshot, we see him stabbing an opponent in the chest, which the devs said would pin your opponent, and we haven't seen anything like this in this game yet, so that'll be interesting. I feel like he'll be kind of like Warlord with his short, heavy-hitting combos, but with the ability to punish players who turtle up with his knockdowns. But I could be wrong, since he's classed as a hybrid between a Vanguard and an Assassin, but we won't know until we get more information on him. The other hero we're getting, and the one I'm personally more excited for, is the Shinobi. I feel that we're going to see a lot more of him, since every Orochi main, including myself, will flock to him the moment he comes out. So his fighting style seems very interesting so far. The dev said the Shinobi will be a long range fighter using those combos to keep opponents at a distance, which is kind of what I expected. Now he's obviously classed as an assassin, but he'll play very differently from the other assassins, especially if he utilizes those chains and attacks. And if he does use those chains, how will we parry his attacks or punish them if he's too far out? Those are just a few things I've thought about, but again, we really won't know until we get more info on them. Now the good thing about these heroes are that they will be free for season pass holders on the 16th and can be bought with steel on the 23rd if you don't have a season pass. I think I've seen floating around that the heroes would be about 15,000 steel, which sounds right considering the way Rainbow handles new operators. Also in the next season we get 2 new maps, Temple Garden and Forge, which is also nice to have. So with all this good news, do I think that Season 2 can save this game? Yes, I do, and what I mean by save it is bring more new players to the game instead of losing the ones that we have due to fatigue or frustration. With more content and the rank mode that should be coming hopefully by the end of the season, we should have some new players come to the game. Now of course this also depends on whether or not these characters will be balanced or not, and if they continue to fix the problems we still have in the game. The connectivity is still being worked on, which is good to hear, and it seems that we get a pretty big patch almost every other week that fixes an issue we have. I know that For Honor had a less than favorable start, but it's been getting better, and with Ubisoft's transparency and willingness to listen to us, that just shows me that Season 2 will make this game well worth its current price tag. Anyways, if you liked the video, leave a like since it really does help me out. If you didn't like the video, you should leave a like anyways and tell me why you didn't like it. And make sure you sub so that you can tune in the next time I complain about something.